Another brisk morning here in Sunrise Beach, man. It's just cold here every morning.
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 What's this?
Phil. Yeah, just more Phil. The other day we ordered, I want to say like 5 trucks, and then Doug was like, hey, we need more than this, a lot more. So I told him just to keep it coming until I told him to stop. So that day we ended up with 11, and we still need more. So I think I have 5 coming today. How many did they tell you so far?
6.
6 today?
Yeah,
okay.
6 today.
Awesome.
Alright, I'll be right back, buddy.
Okay.
I had that shit on my back, and I'll show you fucking circle. Damn, rub your hands together.
Down here, it's gonna be, think about that, that's gonna go all the way back here, all the way around. And then here's our deep part right here. This is 3,000 square feet, roughly, because you get 2 stories, 3,000 story. So it's twice that.
I have the hoses on here, the hydraulic hoses, and I put them in here because if I leave them on the ground, the hydraulic fluid will run out of them, and that's not good. So I put them there, and I have to put them on here before I pick it up, or else they'll get broken. Just digging the hole for the septic tank. The sad part is, after I'm done digging it, I get to fill it back in, because we're just trying to break the rock loose, and then that way we could dig it out later, because we need this area to store lumber.
sure the tanks are probably backward by months, but if I get the tanks in, it would get covered up and be done. Yeah, perfect.
How many, what size tanks am I looking for?
So the 2,000 gallon tanks,
2,000.
and they're 12 feet long by 6 feet wide, 6 feet tall.
Okay.
And so that's why we do 15 feet, 15 feet, and an 8 foot dig. You put a foot of gravel and a foot of overburden, and then all of a sudden it fits easy. And then we know the pipe is right there, so it would connect up. The only thing I did forget was a power outlet. So we got to drop a power to the main box on the main, and then we'll just run that underground on top over there. But that's another thing I was thinking maybe one of our Shannon could do for us is when they put this pole in on Monday, we can start running that conduit.
Yeah.
So we can actually have power to the house. Would that be something?
There you go.
Power, maybe some heat,
That's definitely
a meeting place,
sure.
an office.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, man. Thanks. 16, 17. A quarter inch is a foot on the plan.
Yeah.
So this is exactly 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 feet back. Actually, it's 8, 9, 10. It's about 11, 10 and a half from the batter board's back is that beam we're gonna put in. 10 and a half, 11, yeah. Like I said, measure it with a micrometer, cut it with a bulldozer. So it's right here, Mike. So pretty much where this is the center beam. Hey, guys, center beam that we're adding is right here on this joint. Right here, right through here. Yeah, so matter of fact, right where the sandbags stop, that's perfect. So we just want to turn those coming this way. And all we're going to do is maybe like a 3 foot beam.
You want it that wide? Over 2 feet?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, I said wide, I meant depth.
Yeah.
So 2 or 3, 3 foot deep. So
What we're going to be doing, we're going to be bagging along here and then bagging on the other side 2 foot over.
yeah, it's already sitting at 2 foot deep, guys. So just 1 foot, we just scoop it out of the shovel with this easy stuff. Yeah, so we just turn it there.
With the idea that what we're building toward, you see, this is going to be open through here, so we'll bag on this side and bag on this side. So you got to build up something that'll hold these bags.
Hold that right there, Beaver. So this will be this slab section will be a foot thick. So
We gotta leave space open for the pillars.
So when we finish those bags, they'll end up being right about here. So at this point, actually, yeah, right about there is the height of our bags. See it right there? So we don't have to go much higher. You're talking at this point in time, you're only talking another about 30 inches ish. 30 inches from here. You come on back, it's about 30 inches right there. So that's only y'all don't even like the sound of that. About 5 back to deep.
What we're doing is we're seeing the boards we're doing.
What I'm doing is this is the height of the porch when the foundation's done. So this is when you walk out. And I marked the pool on the other side yesterday. So here I'm trying to figure out what the pool's going to look like on shape, just to make sure we've done all this work. I don't want to mess up the shape of the pool. So just making sure the shape has good feng shui.
Dagger, you be careful up there, boy. You pull back.
And we even vibrated the heck out of this, didn't we?
Not that corner, no.
Man, amazing.
It was too weak. You didn't want to.
Yeah. Dude, it is still curing.
Yeah, for real. You still got the
Man,
green in it.
we vibrated the heck out of this, man. So what we're looking at is there's pockets, little air pockets on the concrete, and we ran our vibrator on this like non-stop, which should have got more of it out. So, and hopefully internally we got. I mean, it's really strong, but surface-wise we would clean all this up. But it's kind of surprising after how much work we did on running that vibrator. But you can walk down this now. You can see the basin where we're going to do the gunite now. That's for sure.
And then there's just
Yeah.
places where it just didn't do well at all.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, this is going to be one heck of a gunite pour. I don't know how they're going to do this, Gavin.
We're gonna have to kind of do what we did for that wall with floating boards right here.
Build a floating boards here.
Yeah, or on this side and shoot from this side, then shoot from that way to be all one continuous flow. You don't want it separated in 2 different shots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So how we did that one, like how we had like the boards kind of sitting on like right here.
Yeah.
And I can have that little gap right there.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do the same.
Think we'll make it a pegboard on the backside?
That can do. I mean, we can even use this.
Yeah.
Quarter
We got
fit.
tons of this now.
Yeah.
So I was thinking we'd build another wall along here with the gunite, like you said, up higher, and then have a spray underneath, because we want this wall one continuous spray. And then the same thing over here. And this rebar, at least this isn't as tall, you know.
And I fumble. Boys, I've been drinking for days. Well, I stagger and I fumble. Boys, I've been drinking for days. And the reason I'm drinking.
And get the mini and scoop it, start putting it up there.
That would work.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we're building this pad up, obviously, and we're getting really close to height, but it's still very soft. We haven't compacted it yet. And the mini is sinking and wanting to rotate towards our neighbor's house, and we don't want to start the demo early, so we're gonna hook a strap on and pull while I drive away so that I can't fall towards the house. Just a little precaution. Because I hear rebuilding houses are expensive.
Yeah, so it doesn't fall over and hit the neighbor's house. Crush the house.
This is so much higher than what it was before.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, this is 3 feet higher, which I don't need this much height. It needs to come down, actually. Because the side of the house is going to be a lot higher, so I need to bring all this down. I think you can wrap it around. I think it'd be nice, yeah.
Then,
but if you'll just position yourself, I was thinking over here like this, with the blade like this, and then going backwards, so I'm going to drive forward. Yeah. That way I just can't slide.
Also, is there diesel anywhere around here?
Yes. Paul's got 3 more cans.
Okay, because I'm like blinking over here.
I know. We're always out of diesel. So Boone, if you'll just keep it taut,
Yeah.
and as I start going, I'm just gonna go right over this hill. That way the rear end doesn't slide. What if you actually help pull me out? Going backwards. Pull me down the hill. Pull me that way. Okay, let's do that. Sorry, Gavin, we're gonna. Yeah.
Okay, that way on my line, so 4 inches on the rebar, the spacing, so it's gonna be more of a foot. So
Okay.
Top of that sandbag, right? To the string line.
Yeah. So
Okay.
right in that very front portion,
Yeah.
we're gonna do a foot thick concrete because we're gonna do a double
Okay,
cage.
so your foot.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then. No, you want that blade facing down. We'll strap on to the bucket, and you'll just help pull me forward, okay?
All right. So we're just gonna strap on and yank it.
No, so turn this thing around. The bucket's uphill.
Yeah.
And then you kind of back down slow, and then we're gonna hook on bucket, and we'll hook on to the your bucket, my bucket, effectively.
Right.
And with the strap, I think is probably best.
Okay.
And now I'm just gonna go forward. So you'll pull me catty-corner as much as you can out.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Once we get the strap on.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to drive the Bobcat or this?
It doesn't matter. I'll do the Bobcat over.
Again, we're stuck. So what Gavin's doing is he's wetting down the crushed granite, and there's crushed granite and kind of like a mud mix, and it's compacting it, so it's kind of like activating the dry material. So once he compacts it, it'll turn into almost like a brick. And so what he's doing there is he's doing on each one of the islands. Hopefully by today we'll have all the material in, and we'll get it smoothed out to about where it's at. We'll wet the material, bring in a compactor, like a vibrator. We'll compact everything, let it cure over the weekend, if you will. And then the Mini, we're getting a 12-inch bucket where we can come and cut the rest of the beams on this solid portion of it. Everything we're bagging over here is everything's just still collapsing on us. But this section of the property is all rock. So once we get it compacted and we dig the beams, the foundation will be sitting on compacted crushed granite, and the actual beam will be on the actual rock of the property. So we're almost getting away from the bag, which thank goodness. And they've done a wonderful job. If you see how many bags we've done, probably, we said done, this will end up being about 3,000 bags.
Classic.
Hey, that tree comes out.
Does it?
What'd you hammer, dude?
That's mine.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
That is.
What the fuck is that for? What is that good for?
That's my hammer.
For what though? What are you hammering with that?
When you do
There's many nails.
retaining walls.
Yeah.
When you hammer the shimples like this. It's for spacing.